In late 2021, Geoffrey and Victor Max collaborated on a fictional retelling of their so-called star-crossed romance. Every character, event, name, and likeness presented in this audio has been fully fictionalized, and any resemblance to real individuals, whether intentional, implied, or coincidental, is purely accidental. This narrative is performed by Victor Max, who also contributed creatively to its development.
Grubbible presents A Stitched Heart.
Chapter 3. The Forbidden Flame.
In the intimate glow of the classroom, Kevin Chan found himself caught in an inescapable current. It was supremely frightful how he couldn't stop thinking about Geoffrey Leonard. The more time he spent with him, the worse it got. Kevin was engrossed by Geoffrey's ability to act out the words from the page like he was living it before the class. Kevin wanted to write about Geoffrey embracing him, so that Geoffrey would be forced to live that out. The forbidden nature of his longing made it more tantalising. Their age gap, Geoffrey's enormous, hulking and fiendishly beautiful body. If Kevin's desires were fully unleashed, it would be a powder keg of a scandal waiting to ignite. It started small, a lingering look during a critique, Geoffrey's green eye catching the light as he praised Kevin's halting monologue.
"You've got fire, boy,"
he'd said, his gravelly voice low, almost intimate. Kevin's cheeks burned, his fingers tightening around his script, the words blurring as he imagined Geoffrey's cold, stitched hands on his skin. They began staying late, ostensibly to discuss craft, Geoffrey's philosophy of intertwining reality and story. Kevin was entranced by Geoffrey recounting wartime stories, the yearning, boxed-up desires aboard a ship full of men heading to war, not knowing if they'll be coming home, the twisting knife of love and death, intertwined and suffocating him, his questioning about himself, of love. Geoffrey's neck flap shuddered as he quietly recounted these harrowing tales. Kevin was shocked by the absurdity of it all, lusting after a man whose body seemed to defy gravity's pull, but it only deepened Kevin's obsession, a hunger he couldn't name but felt in every nerve. One evening, as rain pattered against the auditorium's roof, they found themselves alone. Kevin had stayed back to help with sorting props in the backstage gloom. Geoffrey's hand grazed Kevin's as they reached for the same wooden sword, and the touch lingered. Deliberate. Kevin froze. His pulse a drum beat in his ears. Geoffrey's mismatched eyes locked onto Kevin's. They were gleaming with a question Kevin wasn't ready to answer.
"You feel it too, don't you?"
Geoffrey murmured, his voice a low rumble, his neck flat swaying like a turkey's waddle. Kevin wanted to deny it, to run, but his feet stayed rooted, his body betraying him with a shiver. He turned away and they finished in silence. Their encounters grew bolder, a slow burn that threatened to consume them. In the costume closet, surrounded by moth-eaten capes, Geoffrey's cold fingers traced the line of Kevin's jaw. Kevin's face was covered in a puby paste of barely hairs, a mix of tenderness and command that sent heat coiling through him. Kevin's breath hitched, his hands trembling as they hovered near Geoffrey's chest, afraid to touch the stitches that held him together.
"You're fighting yourself,"
Geoffrey said, his voice soft but firm, his flabby bicep trembling as he pulled Kevin closer. The absurdity of it, craving a man whose body was a patchwork of scars, only fueled Kevin's desire, making the forbidden feel inescapable. A heavy knock at the door separated them. One of the other students entered and wanted to see if they needed any more help. Geoffrey smiled and told them both that they should go out and do whatever it is that young people do. Kevin left, his stomach in a knot, sad that he hadn't had another minute alone with Jeff. They danced around the edge for weeks, each moment a step closer to the abyss. A shared cigarette in the alley behind the school, Geoffrey's scarred lips brushing Kevin's fingers as he passed it back. A late night rehearsal where their hands met on a script. Lingering too long, the air crackling with unspoken need. Kevin's dreams were haunted by Geoffrey's touch, his cold skin, his unyielding gaze. He woke sweating, clutching Lolita like a talisman, its pages a mirror to his shame and yearning. The auditorium buzzed with the vibrant chaos of the mid-year class party, a riot of laughter and chatter filling the air. Students and teachers mingled, their faces lit with joy as they swapped silly jokes and indulged in sugary sweets piled high on folding tables, glistening donuts, neon-frosted cupcakes, and bowls of candy that vanished by the handful. The first song of the night, the triumphant Thunderbirds End Theme by Barry Gray, blasted through the speakers, its orchestral swell sparking cheers. Across the room, Kevin caught Geoffrey's eye and they shared a knowing chuckle, the music stirring memories of their private adventures. The crowd whooped, some joining in, others snapping photos of the ridiculous spectacle. Amid the chaos, a girl from the drama club, emboldened by the festive mood, darted forward, planted a quick kiss on Kevin's cheek and scurried off, her giggles trailing behind her reddened face. Kevin touched his cheek, grinning as the party roared on, a whirlwind of jolly dancing and sugar-fueled merriment. As the night wound down, students trickled out, leaving wrappers and half-empty cups in their wake. One final song caused the energy to peak once more with the absurdly catchy chicken dance, and the remainder of the room erupted into a flurry of flapping arms and wiggling hips. Kevin and Geoffrey, caught up in the silliness, pranced about like giddy children, clucking and crowing, their faces flushed with laughter as they mimicked chickens with exaggerated flair. The last remaining students laughed gregariously as they left, aside from the little boy and the fat man. Only one other teacher remained. Geoffrey and Kevin lingered, offering to stay behind to rehearse a scene. The last teacher, Ben McCormack, gathered his coat, smirking at Geoffrey. Sure. His footsteps echoing as he left them alone in the auditorium. Under the stage lights, their passion surged. The auditorium was empty, the other students long gone. Kevin and Geoffrey had tried to rehearse a scene. In their giddiness, they were having trouble. The scene felt too real. A tale of two star-crossed lovers. They stood inches apart, their lines forgotten, the script a pretense for proximity. Geoffrey's hand found Kevin's waist, his stitches straining as he leaned in, his breath cool against Kevin's cheek. Their lips neared, the air heavy with inevitability. Kevin faltered, stepping back, his voice trembling. "I can't do this," he whispered, his heart pounding like a guilty verdict. All he could think about was the shame that his parents made him feel, how they abandoned him to an apartment all on his own. Kevin pleaded, almost like he was pleading to himself. "I can't do this. I'm not a fucking faggot. This is wrong. It's evil." Geoffrey's eyes gleamed, unyielding, his neck flapped, quivering with quiet intensity. He leaned closer, his breath a chill against Kevin's ear.
What about the last time you had sex with anybody?
He murmured, voice like gravel, each word a seduction. He grazed Kevin's chin and met his gaze. Geoffrey looked deep into Kevin's eyes and playfully joked.
That was an evil occasion, wasn't it?
Kevin's resolve shattered. They collided, their embrace a storm of desperation and defiance. Geoffrey's jelly-like flesh trembling as he pulled Kevin against him. Their lips met, rough and hungry, the taste of tobacco and time mingling in a kiss that felt like sin and salvation. Geoffrey's stitches strained in the heat of their sin, his cold hands roaming Kevin's back, igniting a fire that burned away doubt. Kevin clung to him, lost in the paradox of a man whose body was falling apart but whose desire was fiercely alive. The auditorium shadows swallowed them, hiding their forbidden dance from Hornsby's prying eyes, but Kevin knew this was only the beginning, an inescapable pull that would unravel him.
Am I suggesting you subscribe? Well, yes.
Come on, boys, where are you? Oh, there's one.
Geoffrey Leonard detected. We are pursuing BTA.
I wonder what that was. Oh no! Cyberbend!
I can't believe they never released the second part. But thanks to the leak, it's here. Part 2 of the 3 Geoffreys. It's sick, it's hilarious. Will Cyberben finally take out Jeff? Keep your eyes peeled, it's coming soon.
Tell them to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.